What's going on, B1 family? It's your boy Big Vic. Welcome back to my Black Universe. So first things first, I've had some people make some comments. A couple sisters made some comments. One saying 19 Keys knows how to, think with both minds. And to that, I responded and said a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Had another sister, and I don't know what she meant, so I asked her what she meant. She hadn't responded yet, saying don't do 19 Keys like that, or something to that effect. And I was like, okay, what do you mean? So since I posted that video, shout out to FBA Revolt, shout out to our other brother. I subscribed to his channel. I shared it on the community tab. He's live at the point of me doing this video, recording this video. He's actually live. So yeah, about 9 months ago, 19 Keys had a lot to say about foundational Black Americans. The Delineation movement, because FBA is not a movement. That's the lineage. Delineation is the movement. And that double speak, that rhetoric is super dangerous. Listen in.
Make this point. What you think about this online war between Black Americans and Black foreigners? Because to me, it's more divide and conquer, right? We're even using racist terms towards other Black people that's not from here, calling them tethers.
Sorry I had to butt in because we're not going to do that. Tether is an action term. It has always been stated that it's an action term. If you are from a foreign background, white, Black, whatever, and you come here to the U.S. and you actively undermine us by trying to tell us what we don't need as far as reparations, by trying to tell us ain't no white supremacy and, Black folk, we all on West Enemy. You come here with any of those ideologies, any of those sayings, trying to move in political positions and undermine what we're trying to achieve, that makes you a tether. It's your actions, not because you're foreign. You don't automatically get labeled tether because it's a class, it's an action. The tether class are the ones who are the actors working against us. It's not a racist term. It has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with the actions of foreigners.
Yeah. And I see that online time and time again. I'm like, how does this make sense? Wouldn't you want to build a bridge to our brothers and sisters overseas so we got a coalition here and there? Why are you separating yourselves? We already separated here. I'm Muslim, I'm Crip, I'm Blood, I'm this, I'm that. Like, what you think?
Oh boy, it got to be not FBA because I'm Muslim and Crip with blood. What? What? We can still be cool with somebody who's not the same religion. I knew some cats from school who grew up in different hoods. Here in Fort Worth, well, not here, I'm in Memphis right now, but in Fort Worth, one was Crip, one was Blood. And one was getting to it with somebody, even though he was a Blood, his homie, he was a Crip. They grew up together. They go mob down us. What are you talking about? They got all them damn tribes over in Africa, and they just now starting to get some things popping in certain areas, little bitty pockets. So watch that.
Think about that.
I think number one, it's important to be able to recognize your American roots and who we are and what we've been through, because I think that really connects us all. Because we all done came from the same situation, circumstances. There's a level of loyalty we have to that storyline and our reparations and what we need and our contributions to the world and our self-pride. And then there's that respect that we have to have in between each other. You understand me? Between Africans and Blacks, Black Americans, right? To where it's like, we have been fighting for all people across the planet Earth. Recognize that, appreciate that, because all of a sudden everybody has now started to pick up all of these different nationalities, when at first it was just everybody Black.
I'm gonna disagree with the everybody's Black part. Now everything else he said up to this point, yes, we've been fighting for everybody. Yes, we need reparations. Recognize and respect that. But everybody Black, no. We saw it as, hey, everybody's cool. They never saw it as everybody Black. We've always been on the, hey man, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you struggling Black and brown and all that stuff. We've been on that type of time. They have not. Now now they want to say it's all Black. We all Black. But this entire time, every time they won something, every time they've had some type of achievement, it's always been their ethnic group and bolstering them and putting them up and saying, yeah, I'm Nigerian. Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. Hell, what's the basketball player? Carmelo Anthony? Huh? Didn't even know his daddy. Raised by his mama, who's foundational Black American. And he talking about his Latino side.
Right? Now you Dominican, now you Puerto Rican, now you this, that, and the third. And so Black people like, damn, my bad. I thought we was all one. You feel me? And so I think it was actually a lot of other people that start picking up these things and saying, no, we started this or we did this. But when we was doing this thing, you didn't say you was Puerto Rican doing this. You said you was Black doing this, participating in this. So I think that there's a level of having that identity, right, and that sense of pride within your culture that is key specifically for preserving it and growing it. But number two, I think that is also part of a psyop, right, that disconnects us because Africa is the best place to invest in over the next 50 years.
Now to that one sister said, oh, he thinks with two minds. Is this the second mind that you're talking about? Yeah, we need to be about ourselves, be about what we got going on. But it's also a psyop. So self-preservation is a psyop. Wanting to not let somebody come into your house, destroy your house, and then just leave is a psyop. Noted.
They have the population growth. That population growth means that when they're investing, there's a whole new consumer base to where you're going to build new technologies out. All of the countries are going to be fighting for access to Africa as they are right now. And in the midst of Africa going through its biggest revolution, we're the most disconnected from that storyline.
One, they're still not completely unified. Two, they didn't start having a revolution until after we started delineating.
So I believe it's a psyop.
Bam.
Right? I believe that there's an aspect in identifiers, right, that is key, but then there's the aspect that the enemy is utilizing that against us.
So Tariq Nasheed, come holla at us. Because you the face of that movement, that whole tether and all that. We need to get down to that.
And
Is
I
you
talked
with
to
us or is you
Tyreek
controlled opposition,
about that,
nigga?
actually.
Because a lot of these niggas is controlled opposition, and I'm starting to wonder about a lot of these niggas. So come holla at us, Tariq.
So if you wonder what Buddy said, he said, is you with us or is you controlled opposition? Who the fuck is you? First off, it's he's not a leader. You can't lead a lineage. All right? And I do hope they see this. Delineation is the movement. Foundational Black American is the lineage. Delineation is the movement. The reason why everything is transpiring the way it is because we have no longer held everybody in the palm of our hands, protecting them, while getting whipped from the outside and also getting our hands stabbed from the inside. We said, no, we good. We're going to let our hands heal and we're going to tend to our garden. And now that we've been doing that, everybody's been feeling the effects of white supremacy and how it moves. We're no longer putting the capes on. We're not the buffer. Hold your own nuts. Peace and Black empowerment. All right, here's a shirt, B1 family. Not as bright. The colors aren't as bright as I would like. I want the whites to pop. I want the reds to pop. So, just so you know, we're working. I bought 3 of them. This is a 3X. I bought one that was a 2X just to see how the cotton fits, 100% cotton. And I bought the dry blend to see how they'll fit. The cotton ones fits the best. But as you can see in the shade, I'm going to try to make sure I color grade it so you can see it the way I see it in person. For me, I'm like, it could be a little bit crisper for me. Let me know what you think.